What's going on, everybody? This is Chris German, aka the Real Binary Master, baby. Let's go. Hey guys, on this quick brief overview of Videforex, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be sharing a brief overview, help you guys get in and out of the market, and help you understand what Videforex has to offer trading binary options. So when you when you go to the link videforex.com, you're going to be brought up to this login page. You're going to click login. I'm logging into my demo for demonstration purposes. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take a couple trades. I'm going to show you guys like everything to do with the broker that pertains to binary trading. And that's right, guys. I am working from home, master educator at home, and you know, I'm hanging out with the cats, guys. So if you hear a cat in the background, my apologies. He's just very vocal this afternoon. But with that, guys, let's get started. So guys, this is how the interface when you log into Videforex is going to look, right? And first thing first, if you need to fund your account, you're going to click on account funding. Very first thing, right? You click on account funding. It's going to ask you what you deposit with. I highly recommend to deposit with Bitcoin because it's the fastest, securest, and you save 5%. You get a 5% added bonus just for using Bitcoin. So whatever dollar amount that you're going to use to get started with, this is what you're going to do, right? Whatever dollar amount we're going to get started with, this is where you'll be. You can either move it, or if you scroll down here, you can enter the amount. Say it's 500. And you choose that you want to take the bonus. You click on the bonus, and now you're going to be receiving $750. That means you're receiving $250 in bonus money. Now, what does that mean? Now, bonus is like leverage, right? You have that money available to trade with. However, you're never able to withdraw that money. Also, when you do start withdrawing your own personal money, at that point, the broker will remove the leverage that they've given you, and the account will be 100% yours, right? 100% real money for you to take out. Now, the thing about the deposits with the bonus, if you choose to take a bonus, you have to turn over 3 times the amount. So, for an example, if we take this in this description, we're taking a $500 deposit and we're going to get a $250 bonus. With that bonus, now we have to roll it over until we have a total turnover of $750 just for that bonus. But so the total deposit would be $750. You're going to have to turn it over 3x. So that's going to be 8 times 3 is 24. So you're looking at $2,250. $2,250 worth of turnover, and then you'll be able to, at that point, you'll be able to start withdrawing your money and have met all bonus requirements. After you've chosen the amount of money you want to deposit, a lot of people that I know choose not to do the bonus because they want to have access to immediate withdrawals. Now, if you plan on compounding or building your account for at least a month to 2 months, I suggest taking the bonus. The extra additional money is not going to hurt you. It's going to help you leverage to be able to take a bigger percentage of a trade and potentially profit a larger dollar amount in the market. Now, after you click on the dollar amount, you got your total, you're ready to click Bitcoin. You scroll down, and after you have Bitcoin highlighted, you click Fund the Account. So this is going to say you're trying to fund a demo account because obviously I can't fund a demo account, guys, but this is the way you do it. Once you click on Fund the Account, it's going to bring up your Bitcoin, the Bitcoin address you're going to send it to, and then it's also going to bring up the amount of Bitcoin or US dollars that you will need to send to honor the deposit you're initiating. Now, as soon as you deposit, it may depending on the blockchain, it could take upwards of anywhere from 15 minutes upwards of an hour. Now, as soon as the deposit hits your account, you're going to see a live balance here in the top right hand corner. Now at the time that you have a live balance, when you log in, it's going to ask you for your signature, a digital signature. All you're going to do is sign it the best you possibly can to make it look like yours on your driver's license, ID card, passport, because when you do withdraw, you will have to upload your identification card, and it will be so much a lot easier and more convenient for you guys if the signatures match, right? So once you get your signature in, you'll be able to withdraw. Once you get your signature done, you'll be able to start taking trades. Once you upload your driver's license, you'll be able, or your ID, identification card, you'll be able to withdraw. And excuse me. Now let's get into the broker itself. So you're probably, if you're reading this video off of my YouTube or social media account, or somebody shared it with you, you know, my sauce, where I focus my attention, is binary trading, and that's, people call it money in minutes. People call it, you know, fast trading. I like to call it NFX, Nitro Forex, fast, right? So, when trading binary trading, or NFX, we have multiple time frames that we can trade on. We have three. We have the turbo. We're going to have turbo, intraday, and then long term. Turbo is going to be anywhere from 1 minute to 30-minute trades, which personally, that's what I stick to. I personally stick to turbo trades. I trade anywhere from, you know, usually 3 to 5 minute trades. Then right here you have intraday. Now intraday, you're going to be able to choose hour to hour trades. And then long term, it's going to give you the date, month, and year of the trade that you're taking. For me personally, like I said, I stick to turbo, and I stick anywhere from 3 to 5 minutes. Now if you want, after you have you see you're on turbo, and the educator or trader that you're trading with is showing a 3-minute entry, all you're going to want to do is, let me show you, all you're going to want to do is click on this blue arrow down, come to 3 minutes, click on it, left click on the 3 minutes, and boom, it's in there. Now the very next part is going to be important, because I need you to pay attention to this. When we're trading personally in the Lions Den community, in the Rags to Riches team, we're trading with fixed time on. Now what does that mean? Fixed time allows you to get the full trade, the full amount of time that you're that you want to take in the trade. You'll get that full trade. So for an example, if we're taking a 3-minute trade, we're going to get 180 seconds, which is 3 minutes. Now if we don't have our fixed time on, we're going to see a running clock that started at 3 and now it's already down to 2:17. Now this is something you want to avoid, and all you have to do, just simply to avoid it, is click the fixed time on. The running clock goes away, and you guys can see the 24-hour clock. It's military time, so right now, you know, as you can see, it's 4:27, 30 seconds. So it's going to be 4:28 here shortly. The market's going to be going on a pause from 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern, and after that we'll get back in the markets and start some trading. But so always, guys, make sure that the blue highlight is here on fixed time. It's just going to be, if it's gray, you know it's off. Left click and it's blue, you know you're good, you know it's on. Another way, remember, when fixed time is on, there is no running clock. If fixed time is off, we have a running clock. So why this is bad, or why this can be bad, is say you're following an educator who's taking 1-minute trades. You are waiting for the trade to hit entry. Let's go to USD CAD. Let's go to GBP AUD for a second. We'll go to GBP AUD. So say we wanted to take a 1-minute sell here. We have the full 1 minute. Now look, I have fixed time off, and the educator's looking at the trade, he's looking at the trade, he's looking at the trade, and now he says, okay guys, GBP AUD looks good at 615. Let's take a 1-minute sell. Boom. We enter the sell trade at 615. Now I'm glad it's spinning here, because sometimes with internet connections or just the binary broker, you'll notice that it'll spin. And in order to fix this, all you have to do right here is click open. You click on open, and you'll see your trade is in there, right? If it's still spinning, all you're going to want to do, top left hand corner, is click the refresh button. It's going to refresh and load your screen, and you're going to have both entries active. So remember, we're trading GBP AUD for this example, for this demonstration. One of our trades expires at 26:31. We just cleared one. The other one expires in 4 seconds. And I believe we just won both those trades. Let's look at the past history. So yeah, we entered GBP AUD at 615. Expiration price was 614. Now you guys are like, oh wow, that's only 1 pipette difference, or 1 point difference. Guys, when it comes to binary trading, all we have to do is be right by 1 point. All we have to do is be right in the direction that we choose. So if we're selling, all we need to do is be right by 1 or more points to win. Or if it's a buy or a call, all we have to do is be 1 point or above that line to actually win. So let's show you what a buy would look like. Let's go to USD CAD. And you see how here we got a running clock. Now we're going to enter this trade right now. The educator says, okay, take a 1 minute buy on USD CAD at 532. I entered it right now. But guess what? The educator said 1 minute. I only took a 47-second trade. So now my trade is going to expire 13 seconds before the educator's trade. And guys, when it comes to binary, it's trading plus, it's timing plus entry that matters. So make sure you're taking the entry that the educator or trade idea that you're taking it. And in addition, yeah, just make sure you have your fixed time on, you have your appropriate risk in, and again, if it's spinning, guys, no problem, just refresh it. We've been having storms today, and it's actually about to start to storm again, so the internet has been a little laggy today. My apologies, but it was important for me to get this video out to you guys, so here we are. Now, another thing, so we got that under wrap, right? We got what turbo is. We understand where the time frame changes are. We understand that in order to take a trade, most educators are trading with fixed time on, which is going to have the blue. This is going to be blue, and that's how you're going to know it's on, because the daytime running clock is here, not the. You're not going to see the timer running. Okay. Then, when you enter a trade, always double or triple check that the amount here is the correct amount you want to risk. So for a $500 account, 1% of $500 would be $5. So for this demonstration, for proper risk, we'd be taking, say, $3.50 trades. So if we're taking $3.50 trades at 1%, we want to make sure every trade that we are taking is 70% payout or higher. And where you see the pairs here, right? You see all the currency pairs that we are trading here, and right next to it you'll see a number percentage, and that actually is the payout percentage. So for an example, if we're looking at Euro GBP paying 75%, this means that for every dollar we're risking, we're going to get $1.75 back. For every $10 we risk, we're going to get $17.50 back. We're going to profit a net of $7.50. Now, if we risk $10 and we win $7.50, the total turnover for that particular trade is $17.50. Now, if you take a $10 trade and lose that trade, the total turnover for that particular trade is just going to be $10. So I hope that makes sense, and I hope that clarifies the turnover for you guys. So here we are. We just, as you can see, 28.29. It just expired. We should clear this trade as well. Let's double check. So as you guys can see, USD CAD, we took a 1 minute buy. Unfortunately, as you can see, we only had 49 seconds. We didn't have the full minute. Luckily, we still won that trade. Now, I can't stress enough, guys, it is crucial for you to make sure you're, when you're trading, that you have the fixed time on to make sure that you're getting the appropriate time frame and that you double check the amount that you're risking. I don't know how many times I could say this, but I've personally made mistakes trading at 3 a.m. I went to take a $100 trade, and I'm like, what? $100 trade, and I look, I'm in it, and down here where it says open, it says order size $1,000, and I'm like, there's no way I just took a 1 minute trade for $1,000. And at that point, there's not much you can do, right? You just hope that your analysis is correct and that you win the trade. Now, for me, that particular trade, of course, I did not win it because that's just the way it is, right? Mistakes tend not to go in our favor, so I always recommend double checking the entries. Always double check the correct time that you're taking the trade. And always be prepared for an entry, but never rush, right? Because binary is quick, and some people can get overwhelmed and start, getting too far ahead of themselves, and that's when they make mistakes. The only thing I can suggest is if you're on a live session with an educator who's sharing trade ideas, is have a pen and paper ready. If somebody calls out Euro USD, they're selling Euro USD at 620. All that means, guys, or we'll say GBP AUD at 620. All that means, let me go to GBP AUD. Is we're looking at the last three numbers, right? Because when you're trading binary, it would almost be impossible to type out or call out the full trade number while you're trying to enter the market within a certain amount of time. So what we do is we call out the last three numbers. So for an example, with GBP AUD right now, we're going to wait once price comes up to say we'll say 615 or higher. We're going to take a 3 minute put, which is a 3 minute sell trade. So now we just entered at, we just entered at 616 was our entry. We entered a 3 minute trade. Our time started at 20:33:25. We had the fixed time on, so we're getting our full 3 minutes. Our expiration time is going to be 20:36:25. And guys, you can see up here the clock. This clock actually is incorrect right now at this moment, and I believe that actually it's only off by like 3 minutes from the real clock. But here you have the clock as well, 20:28. I think, let me refresh. I think right now the clocks are slightly off because the market's getting ready to close. But usually the clocks are perfect, like I was showing you seconds ago. So there you go. I refreshed and everything's all gravy. So we're in GBP AUD. We took a 3 minute sell trade. Our entry was 616. Currently price is at 624. We have just under 2 minutes left in this trade. Now if we wanted to roll it over, we have up until a minute remaining in a 3 minute trade to decide if we're going to roll it over. I always suggest paying attention to the educator that you're trading with, because some educators take rollovers and some educators do not take rollovers. So it just depends on the trader or educator that you're trading with if they're going to be calling out a rollover. So now that we're in the GBP AUD, we took a 3 minute trade. We got a minute 20 seconds left to go in the trade. All the currency pairs, guys, you're going to see are on the left hand side. USD JPY all the way down. All the way down, you can see all the way down here we have AUD CAD, and on the right hand side are the percentage payouts, guys. So remember, the percentage payouts vary. I highly recommend taking percentage payouts from 70% or greater. 70% or greater is what I recommend for taking for trade ideas for payouts. And you'll notice a lot of the educators are in line with that as well. Are that they're only taking 70% or higher payouts when it comes to binary trading and the pairs that they're trading. They're looking for 70% or higher for the payout. So as you can see, guys, we got 25 seconds left in this trade here, and we're slightly out of profit. I do not have any more time. I do not have the ability to roll it over because we only have 20 seconds left in the trade. So at this point, you know, we're in the trade, and the trade's gonna play out how it's gonna play out, right? The market's gonna do what the market's gonna do. If we win it, we win it. If we lose it, we lose it. What happens, happens, right? So as you guys can see, price just took us out. Red box came up, and we lost the trade. And then the mess, and then the melt, right? Look at that. We lost the trade here, and then drop. And I'm glad that happened because that just goes to show you that binary is literally about every second and every point, right? So timing matters because anybody that entered slightly after me in this trade, you know, I shared the trade idea, and then you would enter. Well, it's a good chance that the majority of folks would have cleared that trade. I would have lost it, and then it melted. As soon as I lost the trade, it dropped. Everybody that would have taken that trade idea from me personally would have cleared that trade, which would have been awesome. So yeah, guys, that's basically the overview of Videforex. You can go account funding, you know, your settings, your personal data. You can choose security settings and add two-step verification. And then you can also click in the promotions here. They also have trading giveaways that you can register for. Let's see the promotions. Promotions, sometimes they have 100% giveaways. Sometimes they have 200% match. So if you wanted to take the bonus under promotion, simply before you deposit, all you would do is click on activate, and you'd be getting 100% matching bonus. And if they're already giving you a 50% bonus, then you would be getting a 150% together. And that just means that if you take a $1,000 deposit, you're going to get $2,500 to trade with. $1,000 is going to be yours. $1,500 is going to be leverage. You'll never be able to withdraw that $1,500, but you can use that $1,500 to leverage your account up, build it up, and get a fat account inside of your binary broker. And then, you know, what I recommend is turning over your account 3 times, building a nice relationship with the broker, and then start withdrawing anywhere from 5 to 15% a week. It's always important that you pay yourself, and you definitely want to start withdrawing and paying yourself, because when you pay yourself, it's that sense of, wow, this is real, right? This is real, and you deserve this. And we want to be the top 5%, right? We want to be the top 5% of traders who are profitable in the market, guys. We want to be top 5% profitable trader in the market. So another thing real quick, if you want to check your trade history, if you're not sure if you won or lost a trade, right here where it says open, the blue arrow down, you can click closed, and then you can see all the trades that you've taken. Well, since we've been live on this demonstration, we took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 trades. We went 4 and 1. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Now choose date from, right? If you want to go back further, you can, you know, choose whatever date you want to look from. Remember up here, this blue arrow, we have currencies, which are going to be all your currency pairs like NZD, USD, USD CAD, GBP Chef, GBP CAD, Euro, GBP, all the currency pairs. Then underneath currencies, you can see commodities. Now, commodities are going to be gold and silver. I personally don't. I personally haven't traded gold or silver on binary, but you could if you chose to. And then again, down here is crypto. I personally don't trade crypto on binary, but again, if you chose to and you wanted to, you can. Just know that with certain cryptocurrencies, there is a minimum of a 10-minute trade. So for an example, XRP USD, you cannot take turbo 1 to 9-minute trades. You have to take a 10-minute trade or longer for XRP USD. Again, I don't trade cryptocurrency. However, like XRP and a few other pairs, you have to have taken a trade at least going for 10 minutes. Now with Ethereum, you can trade turbo. That means 1 to 5 minutes. And again, with Bitcoin, you can also trade turbo which is again 1 to 30 minutes. So here you have all your cryptocurrency pairs. You have all your commodities, your gold and silver that you can trade, and then currencies. I don't pay attention to stocks because I personally don't trade stocks on binary, so I've never clicked it. But guys, it's very important that you stay here on this interface, and when you're trading binary, always make sure that you're under options and that you're not under CFD or Forex. Always make sure you're under options is highlighted and the blue lines underneath it. That way you know. Be very careful. If you click on the trader contest, do not click copy trading, because what copy trading does is it allows you to take random trades of other traders. And personally, I have done it on accident, and it just ran and ran and ran and ran and ran and ran and for about 24 hours before I noticed it. And luckily for me, I had only lost about 3% of my account at the time. But I can only imagine what would have happened if I would have just let that thing rock out, right? I could have probably blown my account. So it's very important not to click on copy trading, because we're not copying trading, right? If it was profitable, everybody would do it. Obviously, it's not profitable. And that's just my opinion. I have no factual evidence to back that. I'm just saying personally, it hasn't worked for me. Stay away from it. It's no good. And in order to stop copying trading, at some point you may have to just reach out to chat support. Now let me go down and scroll down so you guys can see this in the box. Chat support is always going to be at the bottom right hand side. Now chat support is good for if you have any questions, if you have any issues with a deposit that wasn't credited to your account. Before you take a trade, make sure you contact chat support. If you take a trade, make sure you contact chat support. And the chat's going to be right here. This is what it looks like. I always recommend when you're taking uploading the chat support, to take it to a private chat. And how you do that is just simply left click on private chat, and then it's going to be like a yellowish orange down here. It's going to say request private. You're going to left click on request private, and Katrina's going to say, how are you? How can I help you? Right? And I guess go from there. They're going to be able to answer any question you may have. So for that, I'm going to exit out because we don't need to communicate with her. I don't want her wasting her time on me. So, yeah, guys, this video was a little bit longer than I wanted, that I would have liked it to be. But I hope you guys found the value in it, and I hope that you understand everything that. Not only Videforex, guys, because what I want you guys to understand is Videforex, binary cent, race options, all those kind of brokers, guys. They're all ran by the same liquidity provider, and they all share the similar setup, right? It's identical. The only difference is certain days, certain times. One particular broker might have a better percentage payout than the other on a certain pair. So Videforex might have USD JPY right now at 65%, excuse me. But we could log into binary cent, and binary cent might be 80% or 85, right? So the percentages vary. I always recommend to have, it's good to have a couple brokers open. Diversification is key, and it couldn't hurt you, to have a few eggs in a different baskets and build multiple accounts, right? But with that being said, guys, this is Chris German, aka the real binary master, guys, and I'm going to be signing out. Hope you guys caught some value. Please like, subscribe, and drop some comments in the comment section below. Feel free to email me. My contact information will be in the description below as well. And yeah, guys, again, if you're seeing this, if somebody shared this with you, please reach out to that person and get connected to them. If you're seeing this on social media and nobody shared it, feel free to reach out to me. And yeah, guys, I'll see you guys at the top because the bottom is too damn crowded. Appreciate you guys. See you later.